I'm so short. I can't reach the back of my fridge.
Well,
I had the same problem. It's okay.
did you get the step ladder, Zach?
Where's my goddamn daughter's stool?
Yeah.
I'm sitting here looking at the counter. Get my fat ass up there. No, I'm just gonna get the stool.
Shit.
I'm recording, so if this stool breaks, it's about to be podcast gold. Don't break. Don't break. Don't fucking break.
Welcome to the Back Post Podcast, where you can get all of your RLGLA updates. I'm your host, Shade, alongside Bacon, the manager of the Legends, as well as the manager of the Dragons and owner of the league, Pitch.
This week, we also have Breezy and DK joining us. Round 9 was packed into just a couple of days with some cup matches thrown in. But we started with Week 8 match, or did we? Bacon also likes men.
Don't ever give Pitch control of the teleprompter.
I didn't even write that.
Which one of our asshole guests did it?
Must have been Breezy.
That was not me.
You know what?
Listen, I was told to read the intro and I did it, okay?
I like all people. You know what? It is what it is. I like Shade. Shade's a man.
Yeah, I like men.
So
All right, I'm out of here.
3 of them.
see ya, D-Mob. But yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey.
Keep that in there.
We started on Monday with a forfeit win because, of course, Omaha gets a forfeit win over Dallas.
Yeah.
Rigged.
Shocker. I mean, that's
Boosted.
people got to schedule their games. It's a video game. People just schedule it.
Who doesn't have a couple of hours? You know,
I'm over
not
it.
even a couple hours.
And what the shit that gets me is these teams will forfeit, and an hour or so later, they're all on playing. Like, you couldn't have communicated and got it pushed out an hour? Nah,
Nah, man.
that's stupid.
Gotta love it.
Bacon shames you. All right. No, we didn't have anything happen the rest of the week, so we really didn't have anything Monday through Thursday. We got teased on Monday. And then Friday, we had a lot. Starting with Omaha getting another forfeit win over Hayes. Let's go.
You know,
Ridiculous.
In the script.
yeah, Smurfy really let us down. We had him on last week, right? Of course he wanted to pick his team, and then they just don't show up. So, that's Omaha earned 6 points this week because teams didn't want to play a video game. It's awesome.
They would have lost to Hayes, calling it. Calling it.
Let's just give Smurfy a W in his win column records down there.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
No, it's not. Fuck Smurfy for not showing up. I love you, Smurfy. Show up.
All right.
Tough
So
love.
now we get to actual gameplay with Galaxy taking on Memphis and falling to Memphis 3-2. What do y'all think about that?
DK, you did it!
We did do it.
I was very happy about it. I'm not gonna lie.
It was
Yeah, they're a really good team, though. I will give them that. They are a very good team.
It was the first time we saw the new look in action, and it failed us.
Yeah, and y'all can probably see as we get later on into the cup matches, they started figuring it out.
I'll say DK,
a
why
little
don't you go ahead and tell us about Galaxy's second match?
So we took a little 15-minute intermission between our regular league match and the cup match. And in the cup match, we came out. I think we got a little too comfortable, and Galaxy swept us. They played really well, very aggressive.
And you got the one. What game did you win? Do you remember?
We did not win. We got swept.
I thought it was 4-1.
Oh man,
No.
Pitch out here giving us wrong scores. I about said it out loud too. Man,
I didn't write that in there.
I thought they got.
I
swept.
will own up to it.
So yeah, I put that in there because that's what was on the bracket. But 4-1, 4-0 doesn't matter. Galaxy came out and handled business against Memphis, as expected, but definitely, not the start to the new look Galaxy that they wanted. I think they definitely expected to come out of the week 2-0. But Memphis was able to take an important league game. Yeah.
DK, why did you guys take the 15 minutes? You guys were hot. You also just kept it going.
We kind of agreed on it well before the game, just because we didn't want to play so much Rocket League and stare at a screen for that long.
I feel that. I don't know.
But I definitely think it hurt us in the long run.
Yeah. Have you had them on the ropes mentally and everything? You give them time for Doggo to get in their heads and calm them down. So I was wondering that when I'm watching it. I was like, wish they would have just kept it going at them. But
Me too.
things happen. You guys played well the first match, and then 15-minute nap. It's gonna hurt.
It's a 15-minute beer.
That'll do it too. We went on to New York and Las Vegas. Las Vegas taking it not how I thought they would. I thought they were going to sweep it, honestly.
Yeah.
They won 3-2.
This was New Look Vegas. And
New Vegas, as you called them all week.
Yeah, New Vegas. And
Make me think of Fallout.
They gave us it was a beautiful series. Very competitive, fun to watch. Friday night was really great leading up to our game. And, but yeah, Vegas, enough talent to squeak out the 3-2 win.
I mean, New York's done this all season. They've kept series close and won a bunch of them. Kind of shocked us all, to be honest. So, not too surprised there, 2-3. But Las Vegas did pull away with it, the new Vegas look. So we'll see how that continues in the later weeks.
Right.
Do y'all have the score of the last game?
Do what?
Because from what I remember, Vegas started looking really good towards the end.
Yeah, I think it was like a 5-2 finish or something like that. 6-2 maybe.
And let's talk about this real quick. Breezy, I wanted to get your opinion on the whole Galaxy Vegas swap, and if you thought there was a clear winner out of that trade, or with how these games went. What do you think?
Well, I know the manager of Vegas, personally.
Okay.
Pretty much, I know, his reason of the trade, he just wasn't having fun. And so I think it's a big W trade for him because it helps his mentality.
Gotta have fun with the game. That's for sure.
That's always number one.
There were moments last season where my boy Jay was taking it real serious, and it was no longer fun for us, and we started looking like crap on the field. So we had a conversation. It was, we got to start having fun again, or we're not going to win this. And it all turned around once we started having more fun with it. So definitely a big thing to have is fun with it.
Big time. Well, good deal. Yeah, that's very interested to see where these teams, continue to go, and we get to see it right away because, we'll talk about it more later, but Galaxy and Vegas, they play each other twice coming up, so.
The opportunity to play twice, right? Or is it confirmed?
No, it's confirmed. Yeah, that's since with Galaxy beating Memphis in that cup game,
Oh, yes. Okay, that makes sense.
They will move on to play Vegas, so.
Yeah, and just a update on that High Rollers game. They were all 1-goal games, and then the last one they won 5-3. So, you had a question on that, DK?
Thank you.
Then we rolled into our matchup, Bacon.
Yeah.
Columbus versus Palm Beach, if you can call it a matchup. Am I right?
Let's just
they did good. They're a good team.
no disrespect to his other players, but King of the World's doing what he can since Garden's retired. But it's a lot. It's very King of the World forward, and we were able to overwhelm that 3-0. So
yeah, these were all 1-goal games too. This was a Bard series, yeah.
Yes,
Bard
it
played
was.
the whole series. Nice.
But I
Still
was
can't-
probably the dog of the week, to be honest about it.
It wasn't game of the week though, so you can't be the dog.
I mean, I can.
No, you can't. But yeah, it was interesting in the start of that series to see King of the World, Bass, Nectar, and Temporal to start, and then they subbed in Froglet. I don't know if he's just trying to get his guys time or what, but going up against the number 2 ranked team at the time, I would definitely try to have my best guys in there the whole time. So, but yeah, props to them for keeping it close.
Big time.
Saturday was slow with only one game, that being Atlanta versus KC, 3-2 to Atlanta. How y'all feel about that? I mean, we got a series out of it.
Yeah, it was a very good series. I believe Atlanta went up 2-0, and KC had
That's
to win the next
also-
two.
Yeah, correct.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a funny one. I think it was Defane, Sixful, and Wolf in there. For the first 2 games, and then then Slim came home. I knew he was wasted, but he came back and made it a series. So, I don't know. It might have been a different story if he played all 5 games.
Big time. Breezy, DK, guys, feel free to jump in. Tell us what you think about these games.
I'm just glad to see Kansas City on the come up. They really needed it, and Slim stepped in, and even though they lost to Atlanta, they look really good.
I agree with that. I mean, I like to see Atlanta winning after starting off their season. Not the best, but that's because I was originally on that team.
Listen, yes, I'm glad to see them get pushed to 5, because I very much think Atlanta's very talented, top to bottom, like over talented. So nice to see them maybe step on their toes a little bit, not completely obliterate another good team like KC. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, Atlanta did have a rough start to the season. I forgot about that.
And we know how Noah and Mom Debbie play.
Oh yes.
Like shit. Then we had Sunday. We had a jam-packed Sunday with all kinds of games, and I'm not seeing a forfeit, so way to go, teams. Mythical Cup, we had Omaha playing KC. Omaha doing their job, taking it 4-2. I was rooting for KC. I'm a fan of KC, so that was a bummer. But at least my boy Jay got a W.
Fuck Jay. I was rooting for KC because Omaha just beat us in a scrim. But it was a good series. That's Omaha starting to figure it out. So that makes our Season 2 MVP very dangerous.
Yeah, Omaha, besides the fact of all the boosting and forfeits, when they do actually get to field a game and play it, they do look good. So, they gave it to KC here. I'll definitely look forward to see how KC bounces back, but they should have no problems doing so.
Any other takes on the Mythical Cup game?
I mean, Omaha is a really talented team. Not much to say about it.
Nah, they fake. Super fake.
I mean, they shouldn't be in the top 4, but we won't talk about that.
We'll keep that for later. Personal talks.
They got 2 blue chips they're cheating.
Exactly.
That's right. I forgot. Rude.
Rude.
Moving on to the Apprentice Cup, which is the Middle Cup, where we had Death Valley playing Dallas. And Death Valley did their job. Dallas does a Dallas move and takes a game.
Yeah, that's my line. Yeah, we were streaming or casting a game while this series was going on, and
I didn't know I was casting, but yeah.
you can go back, TTV 8-Bit Shade and watch that back, and our reaction to Dallas taking game 1 of that series. But then Death Valley had enough and rounded out 4 straight to take the match.
Yeah, they probably just woke up or something.
Shout out Samu, waking up.
Waking
Underrated.
up's rough. Or waking up's rough, you know. We went into Dallas, took that L, and went right into play San Fran. And Dallas came out on top of that game 3-2, took it to 5 with San Fran.
San Fran's just playing for draft position at this point in the season, I believe.
I didn't get to
So
watch
surprised
it.
they took 2 games.
Yeah, did they look good doing it? Because I know we scrimmed them, and they did not look great. And then, but we also heard Galaxy scrimmed them, and they took a few games from Galaxy. So
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect out of this match because everything we had heard with the Galaxy scrim was Galaxy won 5-3, I believe. And we did. Did we do 5 or 7 against them? I think it was just 5. And we 5-0'd them. So I didn't know what to expect, but they came out. They did look good. Kaipo definitely looks the part. I mean, if he keeps playing, in and around the league, he's a consistent starter. He's got Rush now. Rush is looking good. So it's just chemistry now that they have their third that wants to play all the time. It's just going to be chemistry.
Yeah, I want to look forward to the rest of their schedule, what they have coming up. So it was D2 there in the round 9, and then they have Monterey, Palm Beach, and Death Valley to finish out the season. So they can definitely find a couple wins there and try to sneak up into the playoffs.
calm down.
Yeah.
I said try.
We are talking about Kaipo here.
We got, speaking of Myrtle Beach, we got them going in against Monterey, taking the sweep. Breezy, what do you think about that? Big old sweep, get the brooms out.
That one shocked me. I definitely picked Monterey to win that, and then I guess Myrtle Beach was rotating absolutely perfect and not making a single mistake that whole series. So it was nice to see them playing well, but it's definitely not the outcome I expected to happen.
No, but the outcome you expected to happen turned around and happened the next game for the Relegations Cup, where Monterey wins 4-1 over Myrtle Beach. So our back-to-back games for the Cups and regular league games, completely different.
Yeah. Yeah. Their cup game was the outcome I did expect.
Yeah, they woke up a little bit.
I'm hoping that's a trend that continues on when we play Reapers again.
I think it has to be back-to-back same day pitch. So.
Damn it!
Yeah, you might be shit out of luck there, because they swept you. I see.
Indeed, they did.
Ouch.
Yeah, first 2 games, even the third one until up in the end. I mean, they were seriously close, but they just played better. And that's kind of the end of it. Breezy was sitting there on standby. I was going to get him in if, we were getting our ass kicked, but we were keeping it close. Maybe thought we could take one with the squad we had out there, but nonetheless, we couldn't. So, yeah, they get the sweep.
Oh,
fun series to play in, though.
It didn't click with me at all that Breezy was on your team. And I've been sitting there this whole time. Didn't click. You both get to feel the pain of defeat later? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'll touch on that one. I was a little surprised to have not seen Breezy in the series. But I know the chemistry with Trap and everything. But yeah, at some point you got to pull the trigger and unleash the beast that is Breezy. see what he's going to do for
for
your
sure.
lineup. So
For sure. I mean, we have. I think what Breezy. We only got one scrim in, all three of us together. So it's kind of
Yeah.
waiting to get a couple more in, build some chemistry before we took on, high tier team like the Reapers or the Legends. But we'll see. We'll see some Breezy action. Don't worry. I want to get him in. I think every game of the Reapers Cup game. So
sure.
All right.
I don't want to have him sit at all that series.
You gonna throw us a dog of the week?
Yeah, dog of the week is gonna have to go to the man, the mythic, the legend. Mythic's gonna get dog of the week this week. He was MVP.
Former legend.
Former legend. Sorry. But yeah, he was MVP all three games of the series. Kind of just being the glue to the Reapers that they needed. Even though Walla and Craney both stepped up, played amazing. Mythic just was on a new level. I feel like playing in a game besides watching it, everywhere that we were hitting the ball, Mythic was there. He was saving it, shooting it. So, Mythic dog of the week this week.
Very, very nice. I enjoy Mythic getting props. I'm going to go with a player of the week, and my guy Bard seems homerish, and I don't care, but he stepped up, man. He came into that game and just did what he needed to do for the guys to pull out a sweep.
Let's
Which
go Bard.
lots of people would look at the lineup putting Bard in. They're going to think, "Hey, we got this one," and he proved everybody wrong. He got in there, did his work. So,
Bard
good
is
job,
slept
Bard.
on for real.
Well,
Yeah,
there's something to be said for popping into playing with two people that you don't play with as consistently. Because when we do our scrims, it's typical. There's a decent split, but it's usually me, Max, and Shade. But for Bard being it, we went through some scrims. Played well in those. We played a little casual. He played well in that. And then going into Palm Beach, being able to get the sweep. He was level-headed. He kept the comms good. Mental was good the whole time. We had fun with it. So yeah, that's perfect pick, Shade.
Yeah, it's fun seeing Bard after joining the league, just watching him grow as a player. I'm sure you guys noticed it too. His rotations in threes is unbelievable. He's playing smart, and I've noticed that from the get go. So props to you guys for getting him on the squad, getting him some play time, and improving his play ultimately.
he also deserves the player of the week for the awesome intro.
No, that was you, I thought.
Yeah, the C is a great actor as well. Yeah. Actor of the week as well. Way to go, Bard. Pitch.
Wait, I have a question.
What's up?
When are we going to get a Bacon's player of the week?
Nah, Bacon's
He
trash.
got a dog of the week.
No.
I think he means a pick.
Bacon. Yeah.
I'm the guy that looks forward. I look at who do you need to watch out for the coming week.
Look at DK coming in here trying to wreck our segments.
Wow, DK.
My God.
Fine.
He is.
I'll just leave.
If you want it, my player of the week, it was kind of a toss-up, but honestly, it was DK.
That's not what you typed to me.
Well, I gave you yours, and then I kept mine for me. That's so with all of the chit-chat that goes on with the trades, Vegas and Galaxy, DK got the first look in real game action at the new Galaxy team, and took him down. So that's.
You're just trying to make me feel better.
You got the dub. That should feel good enough. I don't need to make you feel better. I needed one of y'all.
Then what happened?
Listen, that game went to 5. That I won that series because neither of you got the points.
That's
so
true.
I'm cool with it. But no, there's I could list a slew of players. I watched a whole lot of games this week. A lot of good talent in the league. So that's why we want the games to be played. There's good talent out there. Fucking play your games. We want to see. So it could be anybody. That's why I don't do it. I'm indecisive. I want to give it to everybody.
EK fresh back from having sex on a beach for like 7 days straight in the
Christ.
Dominican Republic. No,
And drinking.
the drink, sex on the beach.
Yeah.
I get it. Pitch, throw it over to standings stuff and things, and
Stuff
make
and
sure
things.
you point out number 2's boosted. It's the only reason they're there.
Yeah, I think that's known throughout the league. So last week we did get to start our new fresh round of cups, mythical, apprentice, and relegations. All to lead up for this top 12 standings for the Champions Cup. That is our playoffs. Sitting at 1, who haven't changed all season, Las Vegas. Number 2, the most boosted team in the league, your Omaha Cyclones. Falling from 2 to 3, we have Columbus, still just a point below Omaha. Memphis still at number 4. KC moves up to 5. Death Valley gets a big jump from 9 up to 6. Dallas was awarded their 4 points for coming in last place in their cup already, so that's why they are sitting at the 7th spot for right now. Right below them are Galaxy New York, still waiting for a couple of their games and their cup games to be played. Atlanta didn't move to 10, still didn't move from 10, still sitting there. Philly 2 weeks ago was at number 3. Last week was at number 8. Now we're at number 11. Just falling down. And sitting at 12, we got the Haze. As of right now, the 4 teams that would be eliminated are Monterey, Myrtle Beach, San Francisco Bandits, and Palm Beach Pythons at dead last.
Pitch.
Lots of games to be played still. What's up, Bacon?
I want you to know that in about 2 hours' time, for the first time this season, we're going to have a new number 1.
Oh,
yeah?
Oh,
If and when Columbus sweep Philly tonight, we will have a new number 1. I've kept standings in real time every day this season, and it will be the first time Las Vegas is not in that number 1 spot.
Philly trying to be in that eliminated group anyway, so he doesn't have to make it to the championship and lose again.
That would be ideal.
You know, you don't make it to the playoffs, you can't make it there and lose. You know,
That's true.
The stress.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah, you know, big brain plays over here.
Yeah,
Big brain. Also, let it be known, I kind of made a commitment. First time being announced. If I do not win the championship this year, which is not looking likely, I think I will be going into the draft pool as a player instead of a manager.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, when did that come out?
Remember I told Bacon that was like a week ago, right?
Yeah, but I forgot. We got to talk about this before the What?
It's
Nobody pick up pitch.
It's
Making pride.
It's kind of a tough job, you know, making it twice and losing, and then in your 3rd season you still can't get it right. So I don't know. I think it might be a fun look to just be a player on a team and, you know, let somebody take control of all the action. So I don't know. I'd maybe try it out for a season. If, you know, don't like it, come back. It's my league, so I can do that, you know.
I thought this was 8-Bits League.
Okay,
I mean,
Mangy.
he's part of 8-Bit now. It's all good.
Yeah, he's 8-Bit King Pitch.
Yeah,
8-bit
good?
cheesesteak. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's something I just want to try out. See, you know, if anybody even wants me.
So wait, if you don't make the playoffs, or if you don't make the championship?
No, if I don't win the championship.
If you don't win the championship.
Oh, so guys, he's going to the draft pool.
Yeah,
Let's go.
draft eligible King Pitch.
Yeah.
That's wild, man.
Plot armor.
But,
So
should be
anybody
fun.
who doesn't pick you is like in the league's bin.
For real.
Like,
Yeah, I'll just put myself on the team.
yeah, okay. No one drafted me, but you did. Deal with it. Also, I'm
They
playing
send me-
because
they send
I'm
me-
the manager.
They send me their pick and someone completely random. Like, all right, this team picked King
Me.
Pitch. Let's go.
King Pitch about to go like 1 or 2 overall. Like, what happened? Oh my god, shocker.
Nah, he's obviously gonna put himself where two really good people are. And be like, oh no, look, they picked me. No.
Oh,
He
rats.
gonna be on Hayes with Smurfy and Anomaly.
I mean,
what's
that's
gonna happen.
possible. Shoot,
And that's a team.
that's wild, pitch. That'll be cool though.
Yeah, something I just, 4th season overall. Might as well experience how it goes.
I'm sure
Also, it
someone
might
out there
help.
thanked you.
It might help a little bit with, unbiases and shit. So, if I don't really know the moves going on, like with my team, like say whoever drafts me, and is trying to pick someone. I'm not saying that I'm biased anyway, but some people might think I am. But we'll
Okay.
see.
Some people think it. I know it.
Some people always will fucking talk shit.
Like
You just got to go by the script.
This is true.
It's
I
not
like
cheap.
the script this season, so
Yeah. The script's
I'm a
almost
fan.
done for season 4. Wait until you guys see it.
Bacon, you want to toss it to these guys back and forth for these trades and signings that I know little to nothing about.
Sure. DK, why don't you tell us a little bit about what San Fran did to start the week?
So the Bandits released Kago and picked up Rush RXX, which I know Kago has had some communication issues in the past. I'm guessing maybe that came back up, but Rush seems like a pretty decent player.
Yeah, Rush isn't bad. I did a lot of vetting on Rush because he joined the league right around the time that the twos tourney was starting. And Rush was instrumental in me deciding to allow free agent teams to be able to be created. He sent me a whole bunch of clips to help kind of verify his rank, and yeah, I think Rush is a good player, and I think he's a good person for the league. So that was a good pickup for San Fran. Smurfy, or not Smurfy, you're Breezy. I've been drinking. You're next, Breezy. Tell us what Hayes did.
I've been drinking.
Hayes signed Icy Lil Wizard to the roster. I honestly have no idea who that guy is. So
Well, no,
The
because
new blue
Hayes
chip.
doesn't play games anymore. But they got themselves a blue chip. So go figure that. They waited until week 9 to get a blue chip.
nice,
So,
good for them.
No, absolutely. DK, I want you to take the next one and say it as you please.
Okay. So, D-Mob, end quote, retires. League decides that Rush RX is eligible for San Fran. I'm not going to go in depth on that.
Yeah, it's
Y'all
better
can
that we
do
didn't.
as you please.
I mean, at this point, if you're listening, you already know what all happened with it. Yeah, D-Mob made the decision to not be a part of our community anymore, and that's all power to him. And then, we kind of thought that dicked San Fran, who've already had issues getting players in for a game, so making Rush eligible for them so that they could get a game in was definitely the right move, as they showed us with a nice, 5-game series against Dallas. So, Breezy, tell us about Dallas.
Dallas released 6 and signed Terrence, which I played a couple games with Terrence not that long ago. I think it was me, him, and DK that ran threes.
It was.
I mean, he wasn't. He was a chill dude, easy to get along with, fun to play with. So I'm glad
He's
the team.
active too.
Yeah.
Listen, I've known Terrence, aka Terraria, for the better part of 6 years. He's been a part of the 8-Bit Discord, and it really doesn't feel that long, does it, Shade? But yeah.
Well, seems a little long.
But it's not, because him and Anomaly joined at the same time, and I looked earlier today. Anomaly's been part of our group for 6 years.
Just something about Trey makes it feel longer.
This is for damn sure. But he is very active, and he is a chill guy.
Yeah, he is.
So I think that, Dallas, who's also had issues getting games scheduled, getting one of the more active people I know. It can't hurt. And then, so this last one we'll all kind of take because it just got put on the dock. New York released Taco Spirit, my favorite player to shout out all the time.
You're gonna make me cry.
And they
Except for the
signed
other favorite players you like to shout out.
exactly. They signed Chronicle, which we
Chronicle's
immediately
good.
were like, what happened? Shame on you, stupid owner. And then, there were some reasons going on. But, Backpost Podcast, all of us, love and all that stuff to Taco. Hope everything comes out okay. But then, DK, you said something before we started recording. They signed Chronicle, but I don't believe you agreed with that. Right?
I don't, because Chronicle has had previous issues with not showing up, not scheduling games. I think there were other free agents that could have filled that role better. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, and I get the time zone difference he's got going on over there, but it's one thing to say you can be at a game or schedule a game and then just not show up. That's kind of where the problem gets in. Like, if it's late, just be like, no, I'm going to be sleeping. Don't just fall asleep and then not say anything, but it's happened more than once, so that's kind of the issue I have with him.
Yep. And then one I just added because I forgot it happened. I had updated the doc beforehand. Galaxy signed our old teammate, Count Chocula. Crotula?
Everybody wants a piece of the legends,
So I thought that was interesting. That's glad Count found another home. Hope he gets some play time.
Yeah, he was in a free agency for a while.
I miss talking with Count, man.
Yeah,
That's
and
a cool guy.
This is Count's fourth team. So
He broke his heart and he never came back to talk to us.
Yeah. Yeah, I told him, stay active in 8-bit. Ain't heard from him since. Sorry, bro.
You didn't even warn him, so yeah.
The problem was he was awake when I traded him. He didn't have the luxury of Louis getting to wake up to find out that information. So.
That's true, that's fair. Crazy, man. Count, hope you do well. He, I hear he's going to get some playing time in this next matchup.
Spoiler alert.
So, be looking for it. Going into next week's matchups, upcoming game of the week, Memphis versus KC.
DK.
Don't do what you did in the second game last week.
we need that first game energy, DK.
Yeah, we need that first game energy. Let's go.
No, I'm really excited to play against them. I love Slim. I used to play with Wolf when he was in Korea. I'm excited to play against these guys. I think it's going to be a good game.
KC's super in your face, speedy team, so you can catch them all three too far up. Little insight for you. You probably knew though.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a good game of the week. These are honestly my two favorite teams to be watching right now.
I mean, it's presently number 4 and 5, and they're both very scrappy teams. Only 2 points separate them on the standings, so big matchup as we get closer to the Champions Cup.
Notable matchups, we got the Philly-Columbus game, which is happening later tonight, yeah.
Yes.
And then Vegas versus Galaxy 2 times?
Yep, they got their league game, so that's guaranteed. And then they also play each other in the Mythical Cup. So, I'm not sure if that one will happen this week. I know Boomer had said that they're having a little scheduling difficulty. We've talked about Chipmunk's schedule before, so it is what it is. But either way, in the next 2 weeks, we get to see that matchup twice and really see if there's a clear winner of that trade.
Well, if it really was to have fun, I do think Chipmunk won that one. He's going to have some fun with those guys. So You got a player to watch for in those games? Or overall?
All of them. My player to watch this week is going to actually be Aiden. Aiden, who I've praised, I've criticized, we've talked about on the podcast. He had a home, and then he went to pitch, and thought he had a home, and then he didn't have a home. So now he's in Dallas. And this Dallas team has screamed up the standings. People can have their feelings about it all they want. But the clear answer to any complaints are go out and win your cup games. If you don't win your cup games, you don't really have any room to complain. The cup games are meant to equalize everything, but if the good teams win them, nothing's getting equalized. So, I want to see what Aiden really does there, because he is clear cut the man. And it's Dallas needs to pull out some wins to hold their spot and make that top 12.
Yeah, now that their cup games are done, their points are just solely reliable on regular season matches, right? So
Yep.
they need a couple wins.
Big time.
Big time.
Now we get to have the real fun of the podcast that everyone tunes in for. The podcast predictions, which I haven't filled out, so you guys are going to hear me pick them off the top of my head. Here we go. Atlanta versus Omaha. I'm going with Atlanta. They're just going to be too much for Omaha, I think. Whoever wants to go next.
So as you guys see it there, let's just go left to right.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, Atlanta. They look good. This is another notable match that wasn't listed. I think this one's definitely going to be going 5, but I got Atlanta winning in 5.
Absolute 5-game series. I've got Atlanta edging it out as well.
I'll be the oddball here. I'm taking Omaha. I think Omaha, despite their forfeits, I think they have the talent to pull it off.
I definitely think I'm going to go to a game 5, but I think Atlanta will end up taking the series.
I don't think Omaha has any power in that game. Jay gets tilted. Koa knows him all too well. Palm Beach versus Myrtle Beach. The Battle of the Beach. I'm going with the Myrtle one, though.
Yeah, I'm going with Myrtle, too. The sweep over, who was it, Monterey last night, definitely changed my mind on this one. I got Myrtle Beach going.
Yep, Myrtle Beach is scary good. They have a lot of chemistry on that roster. They're going to handle Palm Beach.
Myrtle looks good, but I really like King of the World, and I really like Temporal. I think he slept on. I think Palm Beach pulls it out.
I also have Palm Beach taking the series in this one also. I think probably 3-1.
I mean, it's
Wow.
okay to be wrong, you know?
Man said 3-1. He didn't even give him 5.
Wow.
Okay.
I like it.
Then we got Dallas versus Hayes. If Hayes can show up, I'm taking Hayes.
Yeah, same thing. That was my only concern. But, Bacon's player to watch for. We'll see if Aiden can scrap one out.
That's exactly why I'm picking Hayes. Love you, Smurfy. That's as long as you guys show up, I think you're going to take it. But please show up.
Please.
Yes, please do show up, Hayes, because I'm taking Hayes as well. I'm excited to see, is it Icy Little Wizard? I'm excited to see him play.
I also have Hayes taking the series.
What's funny over there?
Did he
Icy
say to see his icy little wizard?
That's
Out
his
of pocket.
Okay. Interesting. All right. We got Monterey versus San Fran. San Fran puts up a fight, but I think Monterey takes it. San Fran probably going to take a game, though.
And Monterey hasn't been looking good in the week matches as of late, but I still got them going probably 3-1, if not a sweep in this one.
Monterey. That's all I got.
Yeah, Monterey. That's about all I got too.
Monterey will take it.
San Fran, prove us wrong.
Please do.
Do it. We'll go down to New York versus Death Valley. I'm finally going to go with Death Valley. They looking good once they wake up a little bit.
Yeah, I got Death Valley. They look sharp as of late, so Death Valley.
New York will win game 1. Death Valley will win the next 3. Death Valley.
You know, I just want to be different. I'm taking New York.
Sometimes you got to do that to get above, you know?
I'm taking Death Valley.
Smart man. Smart man. Then we get the matchup that I'm most excited for. Vegas versus Galaxy. I'm taking Galaxy, though. I think that's just too much firepower there for
I'm
Vegas.
just thinking back to that DK's win. I don't know. I got Vegas.
You got to remember DK's loss, too, then.
Yeah. Cool.
Hey, now.
I'm just saying. One was more recent.
Man.
I still got Vegas going.
This one was tough. But I pretty much feel that if I picked Vegas, then the rest of my family gatherings would be uncomfortable. So I'm going to give my support to Boomer. I do think that, and I love Chipmunk, I love Louis, Czar, I'm okay with. But, you know, I do think Galaxy's more talented. And I think they'll take them over 5 games.
I'm also going with Galaxy. The more that they played together, the better they looked. I mean, Samu and Wrath are 2 very high level players, but Boomer was also getting in there, just firing off shots, and they're going to be a lot to handle. I don't know if Vegas is quite ready for it.
I also think it's going to go to a game 5, but I think Vegas will end up coming out on top.
Listen, I'll be real. I hope it's Vegas, just so I can be poking Boomer more than I already am. So, prove us wrong. Louis, get the job done. Interesting. Philly versus Columbus. I picked Columbus because it's going to be a dub.
Now, look, I said earlier in the podcast weeks that if there was a team and we weren't playing well, I would pick against myself. I'm doing it here. I got Columbus. Got to save the record because I'm in 3rd place.
I mean, listen, I did that, and we won when I picked against us. So,
Uh-oh.
oh, shout out to Jay for dying in Minecraft just now. What a loser.
Loser.
But Jay, you made the podcast, bro. Congrats. I'm going Columbus. We've scrimmed Philly recently, and it was overwhelmingly positive for us, and I don't see any reason that that's going to be different tonight. You know, unfortunately for our boy Pitch and Breezy, but I do think we'll take it in a sweep.
I'm also going with Columbus. I think Max is coming out for vengeance.
Vengeance. He wanted all the team.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
Pitcher's
know.
revenge game.
It's Pitch's revenge game because do keep in mind Max got to play Philly in his first game with Columbus.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And
Oh yeah,
selfish.
and we swept him then. So
That was
only a
with
pilot.
Aiden then, I believe, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be the odd one in this one, and I'll pick Philly to.
Wow.
Well, you gotta believe in yourself, Breezy, especially if.
Yo, Breezy.
I do think Pitch. You need to tell me who your starting lineup is. I think that's only fair since I had to tell you mine.
Gotta be breezy.
But yeah, if Breezy's getting playtime tonight, you know, I personally, no disrespect to Trap, think that's your best lineup. That's going to give you the best firepower to try to combat what we're doing. Because then all you got to do is stop Max, me, and then
Calm
Shade.
down.
And,
There's no lineup. There's no lineup they got. There's nothing.
yeah. Sweep incoming.
I love you boys.
Last time we played, my defense was pretty on point. So
That's true.
Very
Don't play him. 15 saves against us. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Nightmares.
Were you on Atlanta when that happened?
Yeah,
God
man.
damn it. No,
Yeah,
Pitch, you're
man.
not allowed to start Breezy. Committee vote right the fuck now.
That's wild. Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
he
but
can't
wait
make
and
saves
see.
if he's not on the
But
pitch. So it'll
listen,
be all right.
like Bacon said, it's hard to beat Max twice. And Breezy, I think you already did that, right?
Yep.
Ah, weird. Moving on to Memphis versus KC, taking my KC team. Apparently, I might be alone. Wow, guys.
No, there's one other, but
Oh, I see it. Okay.
I got Memphis in this one. KC. I would like to see them get a rebound game, but I think Memphis is going to prove to be too strong. Go off, DK.
See, and I think Memphis is going to come out strong, but I do think KC is poised for a rebound game, and I do think they find it here and they take it over Memphis in 5.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. I can't wait for that one. Schedule your game, shitters.
Yeah.
Hey, me and Weenie are talking, okay? But I am taking Memphis, of course. But it's number 4, number 5. We got to win. No questions asked.
I'm also taking Memphis because I think DK will pull it off.
Let's go. DK's a married man.
That's true. Less time to play Rocket League. Dang, that sucks.
You're not wrong.
We haven't got any games we're waiting on, so that's a nice change. Usually there's a game down there. Going into the record so far, it's Bacon at 40-16. That's a hell of a go, Bacon.
Let's go.
I moved into second. What?
You were second the last 2 weeks.
Yep.
Was I? I don't.
But you did add a game over Pitch.
You
this
did, yeah.
past
You
week.
did get one more.
Oh, well, let's go. 37-19. Pitch, you're at 35-21. We knew what Koala and Jay and Koa were, but Smurf went 6-3.
Yes, because remember we had a game we were waiting on, and Smurfy went ahead and picked it.
Went ahead and picked it.
So he went 6-3 on the calendar week that was last week.
Nice. We're still waiting on that twos tourney stuff.
What? Well, but we do have an update on that. The second semifinal game is happening tonight at 8:30 p.m.
Let's go.
So next week we will finally be able to talk about a finals appearance or the finals match. Maybe it'll have happened by the next time we record. But be looking out for that because I'm going to require that is streamed. The semifinals have not been. But I'm going to work with Pitch, and we're going to make sure that's on the RLGLA channel for everybody to watch. So,
Heck yeah, that'll be great. About time that comes to an end. It feels like it started a year ago. Regular Rocket League news is small.
I don't know why I typed small there. But now that, okay, so second cup's underway. We're in the last third of the season. With our special guests here, I wanted to ask them a question at this point. And boys, you can feel free to be biased, but if you are biased, I'm going to ask you for a second team. We'll start with DK. I want you to tell me who at this point you think is going to take the Season 3 championship.
You talking about RLGLA?
Yes, of course. Sorry.
I think RLCS is way past season 3.
They are. But I had nothing here, so I threw it there because this is typically my segment, but RLCLS is nothing right now, so RLCLS.
I was wondering what small meant.
RLCS. Yeah, I don't know why I typed small. So the vodka hit really quickly. But yeah, DK, I want to know who you think is going to take the Season 3 championship.
If I'm being completely honest, and it really pains me to say it, I think Columbus.
Why would that pain you?
Yeah,
Come on, man.
Because I don't want to boost y'all's ego.
There ain't no boosting. We're great. Kidding.
Breezy, what you got for me, man?
I think Houston Hayes is going to do it.
Oh.
So, I mean, that's a fair pick. That's a fair pick.
I honestly think I don't know. With seeing how everyone plays and looking at all the rosters, the most solid team, I think, right now would be the Legends. So.
You're a sweetie.
Okay. I appreciate that. And for Pitch and Shade, since we're on every week, we're going to kind of keep ours rolling. So I'm going to start with Pitch. If you can't pick your team, who you picking, Pitch?
So, if you would have asked me this 2 weeks ago before that one massive trade, I would have said Vegas. At this point in time, I want to predict the finals will be Omaha and Columbus, and I want to say Omaha takes it. No shade thrown, but they beat you once. I think they'll kind of take that mentality into it and take the chip.
Do you remember?
I do want to
Bacon
note
saying-
they haven't officially beat us.
Yes, it did.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they
Yes,
won
they
it.
did in regular season.
Yeah,
Omaha?
Yeah, it was
No.
heartbreaking, wasn't it?
No.
It was round 3.
Or was that no? We lost to
We lost to Death Valley
Landon.
in Atlanta. We did not lose
Yeah.
to Omaha in
That's
regular
right.
season.
That's right.
And the only reason that anybody knows that we lost to Omaha is because I just told you that we lost to them in a scrim.
That's probably what I was thinking of.
But Max also couldn't air roll for the first game. So,
That's true. He was playing big picture mode. That's weird.
but that's fine. Pitch is locked in for this podcast at Omaha. Shade, you can't pick the Legends. Who you picking, man?
I'm going Atlanta because that's the only other team that should be picked.
Yeah, sure. That's a good point.
Okay.
Why did you type that?
Well, because like I said, these are rolling, and as of right now, that is going to be my pick. Had Atlanta rolled through Kansas City, it would probably be Atlanta.
Galaxy couldn't roll past Memphis,
But they did in the Cup game, so they just need to wake up. And if Boomer's a smart manager, he ensures that his team has those wake-up games in a scrim or something before an actual game. So Boomer's next league game will be very telling, and next week, Galaxy may not even be on my radar if he fails me in that department. But he learned something from having those back-to-back games, that he fucked up not having Wrath in the right mindset before that first series. So Boomer already knows that. We've talked about it. He shared that with us, Shade. So if he learned properly from it, he's going to rebound. And besides us, I think that's...
I just want to know what you did, and you were trying to make the family happy. That's all I want to know. What'd you do?
Nothing, bro. Not a thing. At least that I know of. I don't know.
You pissed somebody off. You're trying to make someone happy here.
See, but like what Pitch did, Pitch picked a finals. That's if I can't put our team there, I think the finals is Galaxy Omaha. So, and I
You guys are crazy with those Omaha.
I don't think Atlanta's going to be able to keep it going. Something's going to frustrate Grant, and it's not going to work. Or in the playoffs, we saw the disconnect between Mom Debbie and Koa, and it was capitalized upon. So we heard about it after the fact. That's why Philly moved on. And when they get put in a pressure situation, I think it's going to crack again. So I don't think Atlanta's going to be able to carry it for the length of the playoffs. The Champions Cup's like 4 weeks long. That's a lot of Rocket League. And I don't think Atlanta's going to be able to do it. As of right now. That's this week.
Yeah.
Hate it.
Yeah, it's starting to get ready for playoffs. It's end of the season. It's always the most fun. So
That's the most stressful.
it is the most stressful, especially me right now on the fucking fences.
This is where fun leaves the building.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
As a viewer,
A viewer, yes, watching the games.
So we had 2 guests this week. It's been a party. I know we all cracked some beers, had some drinks. It's been a great time. DK, you got anything you want to say to our average of 40 listeners every week?
I finished 3 beers during this podcast.
Hell
go.
yeah.
Fucking quote that and have FTCC tweet that out. Let's go.
let's go.
Breezy, what you got for the league, man?
Dude. Nothing really. I mean, I only drank 1 beer. I didn't drink 3, but it was Peach
Good,
Bush.
We got a game to play.
Yeah, I gotta stay focused.
That is why I only drank 1 as well.
Bacon's already rolling in tequila.
Yeah.
It was vodka. I got the red, white, and berry, but it's a problem.
Oh, that's-
I just stood up a little bit and had to sit right the fuck back down.
Don't listen to him.
I
He's
poured
playing,
way
y'all.
too much.
He's playing, y'all. It was
I don't
just
know.
water.
He did call DK Smurfy earlier.
He did.
It's because I was looking at
No,
Smurfy's fucking
called-
name.
Breezy
Yeah.
Smurf.
Pitch
See,
is
see,
drunk.
Pitch is drunk too.
God damn it.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on the show, guys. DK, congratulations on finding someone to spend your life with and make fun of you for playing Rocket League.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but thank you.
Yeah, it was a fun one this week, boys. Thanks for joining us.
Yep, appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
How many balls do you think you could fit in your mouth?
All right.
Balls or testicles?
Okay.
I don't even know how to answer that.
Depends on the size.
Like, I don't want to come off as sus, but I'm also not a bitch. Like I'm down for a competition. So,
$20 is $20.
That's the most factualist thing you've ever said.
I mean,
The real question is, what balls?
What balls? You mean whose balls?
Oh no.